Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to make a contact sheet. So starting at the home page, instead of clicking open, you're going to hit new. This will allow you to make a template. So I'm just going to label this contact sheet. And then you have some options for what the dimensions are. I am going to go with pixels. If I were going to print this out, I would go with inches. But since we're just uploading it, I'm going to go with pixels. So it doesn't really matter too much what the size is here. I'm just going to leave it at that. Hit create. Cool. Now from here, you're going to go File. Oops, I have the crop tool open, so I did that. All right, so you're going to go File, and then down to Automate, and then Contact Sheet. It's going to give you this window. You are just going to select what folder you want to upload. So I have just loaded 10 images or 10 or so images into this folder labeled Project 3 on my desktop. For Project 3, I just want you guys to include at least 10 outtakes, so that would be 14 images total, including the 4 final images that you're going to use for the project. So you'll hit open. Now you can change some of these dimensions. Again, it doesn't really matter too much what the width or height of the document is because we're not printing it out. So I'm just going to leave it as such. And it can be a pretty small file because, again, the purpose is just to see all of the images, not to actually get a high quality photograph. So when you hit OK, it's just going to load. It takes a minute to load everything in. And you'll see as it loads, it's just adding layers on top of the template down here. Okay, pretty easy, so it's done. If your computer is slower, it might take a little bit longer, but hopefully it won't be too bad. And then you can just go ahead and file, save as, save to your computer, contact sheet, and just throw your last name in there and Project 3. Like that. And I would go ahead and save that as a JPEG. You don't really need to save it as a large file because you're not going to have to come back and edit that at all. So just save it as something small to save space on your computer and to easily upload that online. All right. There you go. So that's how you make a contact sheet. If you don't have Photoshop, don't worry about doing it this way. All you're going to do is make a file in Box.com and then load in at least 10 outtakes into that file and just label the file as like contact sheet or outtakes or whatever you want. Just make it clear that that's what's in that folder. All right, that is all.